Welcome to Garage Banter, and this guy over here. This is our review segment. Today we're going to be reviewing The Revenant. The Revenant. The top runner, you could say, for the Oscars. Well, what do you guys have to say about this movie?
I think it was slow. I think the action scenes were good, but just not my cup of tea, man.
Yeah, I'm with you. The fast points were fast, the slow points were slow. You know, all the in between moments were like, okay, whatever. Fast moments kept you interested. Slow moments kept you slow.
So what's the old saying? Anything good, be patient. Wait for it.
Yeah, wait.
So you wait for the slow moments. You get this awesome action scene and it grabs you. The only thing I really did not like about it were the dreams. They were weird. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
they were weird.
It threw me.
Didn't make sense to me.
It threw me out of it too.
I think there were pacing problems. I'm not saying it's not a great movie, but
yeah,
it's I think it's more hype than it's actually worth.
Well, I think the performances were great. Movie was okay. Movie premise, the meat of the story is not good. I mean, it's good. It's a revenge story. It's a great revenge story. But there's no meat there. There's no meat to the story. The performances were great. Tom Hardy's supporting actor.
He was awesome.
He was good. Leonardo really good. Outshined him, I think.
Really good bad guy.
Yeah.
Really good bad. You hated him.
You wanted him to die.
Guts.
You wanted him to die.
You hate him initially, but as we've discussed, is he really a bad guy? Put
he is.
Put yourself in Tom Hardy's position. Follow me. You're just a guy from Europe, and you come over to the New World to get pelts, because apparently that's a big commodity.
Big thing they did back then.
So he's with this group of guys, this platoon, and he this isn't his first deployment. He's gone back and forth, and then you got Leonardo DiCaprio coming in and gets attacked by a bear. Well, guess what? If there's someone who's not useful to the team and you're getting attacked by natives,
liability.
He is a liability. He made the best decision for his team and for himself.
Still hated him.
Yeah, he was a bad guy.
Still hated him.
Yeah.
He was the antagonist. He was like a bad guy. But he was bad. It was justifiable. He wasn't just like evil. I can see where he's coming from.
With murder?
Yeah, murder's justifiable all the time.
That's cold blooded though.
Have you ever?
He killed that boy in cold blood.
I guess.
Shallow grave, baby.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Shallow grave is like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, right? Is that what you got?
Is it really?
I think it is.
I don't remember Yu-Gi-Oh. Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Why are you trying to kiss me?
He's crazy.
He is that.
Anyway, performance wise, Leo was amazing. I think he deserves the Oscar for this movie.
I think he deserves an Oscar for a lot of movies.
Yeah. I think Wolf of Wall Street should have gotten his first one, but
You know what? I was about to say name one because I was going to challenge that, but then you brought up Wolf of Wall Street, and just for the freaking
just for the office scene, man,
Quaaludes for the Quaalude scene. That's what got me, man. Dude. I freaking loved it. That was hot. That was hot.
Oh, the office scene was amazing. Okay, we're talking about the Wolf of Wall Street.
Wrong movie.
Wolves. That's common. Wolves.
Oh, well, I love wolves, and of course, wolves got them some buffalo.
Yeah,
but only one. They only got one.
It was still a cool scene.
That's enough to feed.
But that's enough to feed them. Yeah. That's just what got me with this movie is the scenes. How it was filmed. Iñárritu, I think is his last name, the director. I might be saying it wrong. I'm sure I'll get corrected.
No problem.
The cinematography in this movie was unreal.
Yeah,
I mean the natural lighting. It was all filmed in natural light, and you could really tell.
Gorgeous.
But I mean, if I could find a flaw in the movie, because I really liked the movie overall, it's just the storyline kind of threw me off a little bit, and the slow points. But besides that, it was a great movie. It kept me intrigued for the most part. But I liked it a lot. I think Leo's performance outshines, made the movie what it was. I mean, that's it for me.
He was good at it.
Yeah, and all the supporting cast: Domhnall Gleeson, Tom Hardy, Domhnall Gleeson's character.
I like
What
Gleeson.
about the horse? That poor
The-
horse.
The poor horse.
I mean, come on.
That horse didn't have a hope. Was
Oh, that was awful. Going off a cliff,
it? The sacrifices we
then
made.
getting all cut open and slept in.
Yeah, well, Hoth is a cold planet, so.
I mean, he didn't even buy him dinner first.
Technically, you did buy him dinner. I guess he could. Anyway, I want to talk about.
Cut your dates open. You me crazy.
No, let's get back over there.
What do you mean I can't cut you open and live inside you? I bought you dinner.
Hey, we got it boxed in though.
Yeah, you do have your locks in. Holy crap! What am I in between? Okay, Domhnall Gleeson's character. I wanted to talk about this real fast. Is his character through the whole movie was the only character that supported Leo. Leo's character.
It was weird too how much he supported him.
Yeah, but the whole time it's like those are the good guys. Domhnall Gleeson, Leo DiCaprio, according to me. But the way he died was just so like anticlimactic to me. Maybe he spent the whole
show it.
it didn't.
He shouldn't have died.
That's what I think. I think the movie would have been that much better if Domhnall Gleeson.
They had a whole group of men who had probably seen some form of fighting before in their lives, and they only went with the dude who's still recovering from dying 6 times in a row and being revived by Native American medicine, and
smoking grass. Is that what you're talking about?
Nope, just putting raw dirt in some freaking bullet holes because that's how you fix it apparently.
Polarizing yourself.
How did anybody die in the Civil War?
Oh, yeah.
If that's a thing.
The scenes, man. The scenes actually made you feel like the smoke scene with the grass and the wounds, and the car rising scene with the gunpowder, and the throat where he drinks out of the water, and it comes out of his throat. And go back to the fact that what caused those injuries was the bear attack. I know we're coming on that a little late, but the bear attack.
Bear attack was sweet.
Super intense.
That was
super
sweet.
intense.
Yeah.
Oh man.
If they could have just made a whole movie where Leonardo
Just gets
DiCaprio gets attacked by bears, yeah, just over and over again, I'd watch that movie. I'd watch the hell out of that movie.
The bear's not winning the Oscar.
He will.
The bird.
He will before Leonardo
The
DiCaprio.
bird from one of those weird dreams. I mean, it just so majestically crawled out of the chest.
Yeah.
So beautifully.
Yeah. Maybe they should give like a post-mortem Oscar to the horse too.
Post-mortem.
I mean,
That's the word, right? After
Best
death.
sacrifice.
Best sacrifice, yeah.
that horse deserves better than that.
It was nice. It had spots on it. It's beautiful.
But
Anyway,
wait a minute, we skipped some. We skipped some. Only 2 dudes went to hunt after this Billy Badass dude. 2 dudes, remember that. 2 dudes. When they had a whole group of men.
They had a whole fort where the people.
Yeah, but no. Yeah, that's a big hole in the
too
movie.
easy then. They wanted to make it difficult.
Who wanted to make it difficult?
Even
Well,
though
probably because no one there cared. No one but that one guy.
Captain's money was taken. How's he going to pay his people without that money?
I forgot about that. Nah.
I think. What was I going to say?
I still don't think they cared that much.
I think the
money.
final scene.
Yeah, but or dad.
Money or death? Easily you choose money. Easily.
Oh.
People work on oil rigs. You know how crazy that is? But you get money. It's a very dangerous job, but you get money for it.
Is it really that dangerous?
Yeah, dude.
How often do you hear about oil rig deaths?
Huh?
How often do you hear about oil
I
rig
actually get updates in my Twitter feed.
You did?
Yeah,
You
oil
got
rig
a
deaths.
tweeter? Why are we talking about this? Let's get back on.
Because you challenged me.
You're right.
The Revenant.
I
Back to
should've
it.
done that.
Yes.
Don't challenge
Back to
this
the
guy.
Revenant. All right. The final scene. I think. Well, after this, we'll talk a little bit about the final scene and how it ended. It wrapped the story up really well. It's how you wanted the movie to end.
Yeah. The whole
Spoilers.
time, how you
But
wanted it to end.
it's kind of.
It's a good payoff, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it really pays it off. If it ended any other way than that, you probably went out of the movie like, what the hell?
Oh yeah, if spoiler, which I'm sure
Tom Hardy
already
dies.
seen it,
Leonardo
Tom Hardy
DiCaprio is a hero.
dies. If Leo wouldn't have killed Tom, I would have hated this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Hated. for 2.5 hours for him not to get the revenge.
And
I hated it.
then the plot line's pointless.
I would have respected it. More.
I would have despised it.
If Leo fucking like fell off his horse or something, and Tom Hardy's just like,
See ya.
bitch.
Leo, you gotta think though, Leo's pretty smart. Like coming up with that
super
whole little
smart.
trick, using
Will to live.
What was his name? The redhead
Don
guy,
Gleason.
his dead body to like trick Tom Hardy into thinking,
Oh, that
oh,
was
I
so
shot
cool.
him,
Yeah,
I
that
got
was
him,
cool.
and then he's the one on the horse laying
Well,
down.
nobody's arguing his character isn't a smart dude.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he could have had more people come with him, so he was kind of dumb. But
I mean, overall,
I think he'd have went alone. He did not care.
oh, you're right.
was
Yeah,
all
he
about-
would have gone alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall,
Rage.
all right.
Fueled by rage.
done.
Yeah.
Here we go. Scores. We're going to go 1 to 11 is our scoring system here at Garage Banter. We leave that 11th spot. We're different from other reviewing people because we leave that 11th spot for the movie of all movies. So in case we do give a movie a 1 out of 10, you're not like, we can't believe they just gave them a 10. So we go.
Her voice was, I can't believe we
It's my president, boy. It's not butter. Anyway, so we leave that 11th spot open for, who knows. So 1 to 11. What is your score, Radio? The Revenant.
I mean, I gave it 8.5, and the reason is, even though yes, it is very slow when it's slow. I'm talking about slow,
Dragging.
but when it gets intense, I mean, you can't help but just stare at the screen. I mean, you're like, oh,
And it
God,
seems
so
like
amazing.
it happens so much faster than it actually does, but it's just because it grips you.
See, so I mean, I enjoyed it. I liked it, so I'm gonna give it 8.5.
All right, for the cinematography and the acting alone, what I missed in the story and the meat, I really liked the movie with the acting and the cinematography. The fast parts really kept you intrigued, and that's what I really liked about the movie. So I'm going to give this movie a 8 out of 11. An 8.
Okay. So, I'm going to give it a 9. Because I recognize.
Let's hear this.
I know it sounds like I've been talking it down, right? And I try to do that because I don't like to overhype things that don't deserve it. But
Is it a 9?
I can recognize why it's a good movie. I can recognize that artsy people like the freaking dream scenes, and that I can recognize a good whiskey. If I drink it, I can tell that this is the kind of whiskey.
$130 whiskey.
Yeah, and I can tell that it's the kind of whiskey that whiskey people would like. Even though I prefer vodka, I can recognize how good the whiskey is. It's just not for me. So, that being said, this movie deserves a 9 because people will like it. If you take an average of the people who will watch this review, all 20 of them, and they
20, really? You're double
overshot.
I swear you're double.
So I think if you take an average of them, most of them would say 9. So from an objective point of view, I will say it's a 9.
But this is your rating.
rating.
This is not their rating.
rating.
Or the artsy people rating. You jackass. I am a jackass. That's why I can call you a jackass.
Thanks for staying tuned for our Revenant review, and we'll see you next time.
You like that at the end?
Still, we gave it 0.5 higher.
I know, it's bullshit.